Hey everybody, it's Jamie.
And I'm Victoria.
And we are the PG, where we watch paranormal videos to determine whether or not they are real or fake.
And today, so we've got a video from Mindjunkie that we're going to watch.
Yep, and the video is 6 scary videos that will give you chills. Well, we do have a fan on in here, so I don't know if it'll be chills from the fan or from the video. So I guess we'll have to find out.
Say, last week has been a little chilly.
Yeah, true.
A little bit for our area, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I had frost on the windows.
Same.
Yeah. and for those wondering why we're freaking about that, well, we're in Florida, so.
Yeah, normally it doesn't get too terribly cold before Halloween, when it did.
Yeah.
So.
But pretty soon it'll be back to summer.
Yeah, and then probably 80s and Christmas and stuff.
The typical Christmas for us. Otherwise, sorry for those up north who have to deal with power outages because of the snow.
Yeah.
Hopefully this gives you a different type of chills.
In 2019, a nursing home employee films an elderly resident attempting to perform a religious blessing in what staff call the most problematic room
You did?
During Halloween.
The cursed room.
But it's still a good video though.
Residents placed there consistently become seriously ill or pass away within 2 months. The elderly woman wants to.
Could you imagine living in that like nursing home or whatever, and it has this reputation of like if you're sick or whatever and you're sent to that room and you're dead, like you die, like and like
you just sit there like, oh, well, I
no,
guess
no, don't send me there, no, like and like literally gripping onto the doors, and I'm like, no, you can't make me. I have so much to live for.
Record herself blessing the space to share with her Facebook group. The nurse agrees to help her, but what her camera captures during the blessing ceremony changes everything. This is the footage.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest.
Also, notice how she is standing in the hallway, not in the room doing this.
Let peace dwell in every corner and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your dreams, and every window open to your blessings.
During the prayer, the woman's rosary suddenly moves upward as if someone yanked the beads. Her hands, though, remain completely
or at least grabbed the cross, brought it up, and like let it go.
Feeling nauseous while recording, and mentions this wasn't the first strange incident in the cursed room, but what happened a few weeks earlier during a therapy session would prove that even trained animals could sense something was wrong. This made the story even more creepy.
Well, why would the therapy rooms be so close to the cursed room? I mean, at least the dog's not like growling or anything, it's just whimpering. But still. I mean, animals do have a sense about other stuff that we
The
can't
service
see.
dog
So.
broke away from its group and began whimpering while staring directly at the same room. Therapy dogs are specifically trained to remain calm and stay with their handlers, making this behavior highly unusual. However, the most disturbing incident was yet to come. Staff would soon discover that whatever haunts this room wasn't finished, making its presence known.
No one's in there.
Well, that's the other
Crazy. Get the light, get the light. Did you just get that on camera? No. Stop. I'm not going to you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this.
Okay, so quick thought.
Yeah.
Like, with them saying you can't tell me nursing homes aren't haunted, then how come paranormal investigators don't work at nursing homes? Or, like, maybe they do, but still, it's just like, wouldn't that make sense? They're, for 24/7, they could be investigating while taking
Sure.
care of the elderly, right?
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to wait until it becomes abandoned or whatever. It's like, hey, Ethel, knock it off! I'm trying to sleep over here.
The thing doesn't malfunction.
I mean, it's possible, but do you think the spirit
Despite the room being vacant and locked, the electrical disturbances continued for several minutes before stopping completely. What they do know is that every attempt to cleanse or bless the space has failed. And the question that keeps staff awake at night is simple. What exactly is trapped in that room, and why won't it leave? A mother named Courtney is filming in her living room when something unexpected happens with her baby's car seat. The infant isn't using the seat at the time, and Courtney insists there's no logical explanation for what occurs. Even the family dog starts reacting as if sensing something.
So we mainly picked this video because of
Doggy.
the doggy, and then also because of the baby carrier. So
That's what this is about.
yeah. So hopefully nothing too bad.
Dangerous in the room. This is what her camera captured.
Is he crawling?
Wait, was that her or was that a voice?
Literally nothing here. My baby is sleeping.
Does he?
Don't have a remote. Just something.
Like, what did it do?
What did it do? Because I didn't see it do.
Courtney can be heard saying there's literally nothing there and no remote control involved. And the dog's reaction suggests animals can detect whatever is causing the disturbance. But this incident would pale in
You just could be
comparison.
looking at the carrier, not knowing what that is, and just growling. Dogs growl at things a lot that are like, you know.
So what I'm thinking is that there could be something in that baby carrier,
Yeah.
like you know, a different type of animal, you know, like a snake,
Could be that,
spider,
yeah.
something that might cause harm. And
What?
yeah,
So you good?
I think we're okay. So
Is it not picking up?
I'll explain later. So real quick, it said off, but yet it showed that we were getting sound. So I'm hoping we're okay.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So
Spooky!
yeah. Anyway, so
To what happened just days later.
He's looking at the carrier again.
yeah. And mind you, the carrier is facing away from her.
Where now he's gonna
doors and weirdly acts as it slowly
say
walks
it's,
out of the
really
room
sneaky.
as if sensing
Yeah.
something we can't see. Then a baby bottle slides off a surface and crashes to the floor directly next to where Courtney is sitting. Terrified by the escalating activity, she immediately grabs her baby and flees the house. Courtney hasn't posted any updates since fleeing her home that day, but the question remains, what was actually going on in her home? And just what could the dog sense that she couldn't see? Hospital workers at IVSS Dario Vivas in Venezuela decide to celebrate New Year's Eve during their midnight shift. The staff gather in one of the hospital corridors to take group photos commemorating the occasion. Everyone is accounted for and positioned for the camera when they snap several pictures. Days later, when reviewing the photos, they discover something that leaves the entire staff terrified. This is what appeared
Very
in their group
blurry.
photo.
Okay, I'm pausing it. Let's.
What is that?
Well, I mean that
Is it like
a head.
off?
I think it's an antenna with
Oh,
snowman.
it's her ears. Okay.
Yeah. I think what they're talking about is like down where that open door is at the end of the hall.
Oh, that's something on the wall, isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking. Because especially with the shadow, that like if it's something on the wall and the shadow from the light can make it look like somebody's standing there.
Yeah.
But let's see if they're actually talking about somebody at the table.
The photo shows all the hospital workers smiling and celebrating in the hallway, but in the background, at the end of the corridor,
That's just
a dark figure
I think it's
can be
fire
seen
extinguishers.
Fire
standing
extinguishers.
motionless.
Or a
According to
box.
everyone present
It
that
doesn't look like
night,
it's a figure.
no
It's just
one
something
was
on the
standing in that location when the photo was taken. The figure appears to be positioned directly in front of the entrance to the hospital morgue. All staff members insist they have no idea who this is.
Show us
The
close
hospital has
image
strict
of that
security
wall.
protocols, and no unauthorized personnel should have been in the building. The celebration was meant to be a private gathering for the night shift workers
Well, how do you
only,
know that it
yet
wasn't an
someone
ex-employee
else
who
decided to join
passed?
their New Year's
There's a
Eve
fire
party,
extinguisher one
and that
nearby
uninvited
there.
guest was standing right
Or the emergency
outside
phone
the
box.
morgue.
Yeah.
An Indonesian explorer decides to test his courage by spending time alone.
What?
I'm gonna say.
It must be bad.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Bridge known for supernatural activity. Local legends claim the bridge demands sacrifices from those who cross it. The man begins recording himself
This
during
video
what
is going
starts
quick
as a
because I need to
routine
know.
paranormal investigation. Everything appears normal at first, but partway through his recording, he reports feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, and that's when this happens.
What?
Oh.
That looks like that could be added in.
Yeah.
Behind the explorer, a white figure appears to float above the
That looks like a
trees,
towel, like
and
it's
is
attached to
apparently
Yeah.
a drone or something.
Kuntilanak. According to Indonesian folklore, a kuntilanak is the spirit of a woman who passed away in childbirth and seeks revenge on the living. These entities are said to appear as pale figures in white clothing. The bridge continues to attract paranormal investigators despite its dark reputation, but this footage raises the question of whether some locations should simply be left alone. Sarah had worked the night shift at Mercy General Hospital for 3 years. She thought she'd seen everything that could happen during the quiet hours between midnight and dawn. But on October the 13th, everything changed. finished. Patient in room 314 had been admitted earlier that evening with no identification and no family. The elderly man hadn't spoken a word since his arrival and appeared to be in the final stages of his life. Sarah was making her routine rounds when she noticed something odd on the security monitor. A dark shadow seemed to be moving across the floor of room 314. At first, she thought it was a technical glitch with the camera system, but as she watched the live feed, the shadow appeared to approach the patient's bed. She grabbed her phone and began recording what she was seeing on the monitor. This is what the CCTV camera captured. Watch closely.
Mind you, he's not alone in that room.
According to hospital staff, this particular patient had been given only days to live, and security guards had reviewed the footage multiple times, but cannot identify what created this mysterious white thing moving away from this patient. The hospital's surveillance system shows no other individuals entering or leaving the room during that time period, yet something was clearly present in that room with the patient. Because sometimes, when people are about to cross over to the other side, something comes to meet them halfway.
I mean, could be their little angel of death or whatever.
A team of Brazilian paranormal investigators decide to explore one of the most notorious abandoned buildings in their country. The asylum has a dark history, and reports of satanic experiments conducted on patients are well known. Many visitors claim to hear screams and crying echoing through the empty corridors. The investigators document their exploration as they move deeper into the decaying structure, but as they descend a staircase, something appears that stops them in their tracks.
Oh! I think that's just a homeless guy.
Pale face with glowing white eyes emerges from a doorway in the darkness. The entity stares directly at the investigators for several seconds before quickly ducking back out of sight. Despite the surrounding darkness, the eyes appear to emit their own light. The investigators freeze in place, clearly shaken by what they're seeing. Just a few seconds later, when they approach the doorway to investigate, there's nothing there. No explanation for what appeared or where it went. The asylum has been abandoned for decades, with no electricity or artificial lighting, yet something with glowing eyes was watching them from the shadows. The paranormal investigators continue to investigate locations across Brazil, but this encounter remains one of their most disturbing discoveries. What was lurking in that doorway, and how long had it been watching other visitors to the abandoned asylum? Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
Oh my goodness. That last one, I was not expecting that. I was clearly expecting, like, maybe a black room with these glowing eyes, not an actual figure.
Yeah, moving it.
Oh. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely a very interesting video.
Yeah. I don't know, but that last one was... I'm gonna be interested to see if I can find out when that was made or taken.
That, or if there's, like an update to that. So, yeah, because it also seems
I'm wondering
possibly
it could possibly be
staged.
faked. Yeah, because well, I hate to bring this up, but a lot of things could be faked with AI like that. Like if they took a movie image, they could add things to it.
Yeah. Or, I mean,
And it kept moving, kind of like a repeated motion. Almost.
robotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of seemed weird. I don't know.
So,
I don't want to say like everything's fake because it could be AI. Because
yeah. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit that like button. Please subscribe, that helps us out. Also, leave us comments. We would love to hear from you
that'd be great.
guys. And we are also on Instagram now. So feel free to find us there. And so until next time, no matter what, no matter where, no matter how, you are loved. Later.
Bye.